All right, take two. Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting, hopefully not frozen, on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of it is a modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, bluesy songs. I have a piano piece for a new song, working on a new vocal looping song. To stay in touch, please do join the TLC family, free of charge. All you have to do is follow on especially Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, main spots where you can watch, chat when I'm live, and have it show up here in the merge chat area. I've got a herky-jerky internet connection, seems like. At least I'm not totally frozen at this point. Anyway, you can chat and have it show up in the merge chat area when you are on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. It doesn't work so well on Twitter. You can't actually participate in the merge chat from Twitter. You can watch there, though, and get my rare but important announcements. That's the only place I make them, really, is on Twitter. Bonus points if you follow on TikTok. So with all of that said, please do let the apps know that you want to get all notifications from me. Otherwise, you won't see when I'm on live, and that would be a bummer. I am back after a full week away. I was not on at all last week, but I'm so glad to be back with you guys. I missed you. I have in mind to start with the Sun on the Sea, because I was with the Sun on the Sea all last week. Well, not all last week. We really didn't have much sun until the last couple of days. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. It's for my husband, so it might be important. Hold on. Hey, I'm broadcasting. What's up? It's okay. Okay, bye. Alrighty, so I'm thinking of doing the Sun on the Sea. I'm thinking of doing My Boys, and It Was Long Ago maybe, and Everybody's in a Circle. These are the things I'm thinking. I'm always open to requests, If you do not know my songs, please feel free to request a type of song: happy song, sad song, love song. And I can see what I can do to hook you up. I'm usually on for about half an hour to an hour, depending on how active the chat is. And I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Got on a little late today. I was having some technical problems, but when you're away for a week, your technology can act up. I don't know. It's rusty. So let's do the Sun on the Sea. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun this week videoing for this. My son, when we finally had some sun the last couple of days, the last third of the second to last day and the very last day, we did a bunch of filming for my music video for the Sun on the Sea. It was so cool. It was so fun. We wore ourselves out, though, especially me, because I was dancing as well as running all over the place to catch different spots before the sun went down. While the sun was what we would call doing its shinies, because the whole thing about the Sun on the Sea is the beauty in Northern California, particularly, I think, in Northern California as opposed to Southern California, although really the sun is on the sea at both spots, of course, but just there's more wildlife, there's more wildness in general to the beaches in Northern California, and I really like that, and it's kind of part of my song. But between the hours of around 3, depends on the time of year, but like say between 3 and sometimes 6 or 7 or 8 even, there's this, the sun is on the sea, and it is, when the clouds aren't there and fog's not in, it is stunning. in my opinion, and deserved its very own song. So that's what this song is about, and it tries to take you to this place that I spent the whole weekend. I kept listening to this song. I had it playing on a phone that was tucked here so that I could hear it without visible headphones. And yeah, it was so I've heard this song like 100 times this last week, but all the more meaningful. So let me see. I want to make sure the guitar is loud enough. That's in tune enough. All right. Let's see. Could be better, but I did tune it, but it's always awkward when you put a capo on. It's never quite as clean as you'd like. I think I'm going to turn the metronome on just to have it. Close my eyes and breathing in salty air delights me. The gas calling bites me. The crash of a wave excites me. The sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as they pour toward the sea. Toward the sun of the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun of the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea. Oops. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflect, and all the beams reflecting. Hi Matt, good to see you. Third time's the charm on this verse. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. My big eyes turn and stare, mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun of the sea, the sea and the sun, with the sun of the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rows and rows of white silk, crusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, crashes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, with big toes to greet me. The sun on the sea, the sea and the sun, the sun on the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the
typhoons, dreaming with life, green an animation of rain, starfish clustering, slow but sure cries scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand and the sun of the sea, the sea and the sun of the sea, dazzling me. Out at sea the rockets wave against the foam flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, the seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around, coax me away from the sparkling sea, but I look back longingly, back toward the sun of the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun of the sea, calling to me, back toward the sun of the sea, toward the sea and the sun, toward the sun of the sea, calling to me, to dance with me, to play with me, to dazzle me. It's where I long to be. No. You just got back from the swimming pool. That sounds wonderful. Swimming, yes. We didn't do much swimming when we were at the beach that I'm singing about here. Too cold, way too cold. If we had had wetsuits, maybe, really thick wetsuits. That sounds lovely. Where are you, Matt? Where do you live again? Remind me. Are you Matt Vick? Because I have two Matthews that come on here, and I get confused between the two of you, as you both know. I think one of you lives in Arizona, or is that only Willie? Anyway, do you live in a place where you can swim outside, or are you an indoor pool? That was the sun on the sea. Thanks for listening to that. I just love to be there in that spot with the sun on the sea, and love to take you guys all there with me through the song. And pretty soon the music video, well, not pretty soon, it's probably going to be next year before I come out with that. I need to do a final recording for the song, and it's not going to be my first album, so it might be a little while, but twill come. All right, so the sun on the sea, did that. I'm so glad. It was a little distracting to sing that because first of all, I had the metronome, and I haven't been doing it with the metronome lately. It's a little harder to do it with the metronome. And music video on YouTube? Yes. I'm going to have a music video. Well, so I'm going to be working on 2 albums. I have enough songs for a little more than 2 albums, but I'm going to have my first album. My plan is my first album is going to be called TLC. I'm currently working on, it's kind of an introductory album, like introducing me. So a lot of the songs are very personal. Like, for example, I don't have the list right in front of me, but I can tell you, it's like How I Want to Be, or maybe, no, It Was Long Ago, I think it's on there. Sad and Sweet Memories, it's going to be on there.
Redwood Rising, my new song, just more personal songs, My Boys, You Always Knew. Anyway, and that's going to be one album. And then I'm going to come out with a second album, my plan is, called The Sun on the Sea. And that one will not be as personal. Yeah, I know, I'm excited. My son is helping me with all of this. That's the plan. If it turns out that it doesn't quite work out, then that's fine. But that's what we're going for. That's what we're going to try for, because it's just easier. It gives him an opportunity. I'm going to pay him to help me because he has his own business, Keegan Clark Studios. And so he'll be helping me with the album and the music video. He did tons of filming. We were out there. It was crazy times. We were racing around trying to catch while the sun was still shining on the sea. Oh. And our thought was, well, if we don't get all the perfect footage this time around, we go there every year. So, and like I said, this is going to be for the second album. So I'll probably come out with The Sun on the Sea as a single first with this video with it. Excited. It's exciting. Anyway, thanks for being with me my first day back. All right, let's do another song. Oh, you know what? I want to open Twitch so that if I get any comments on Twitch, I'd like to be able to see those live because they have little animations sometimes, which is fun. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let's see. Okay. All right, so now let's do another song. I'm thinking about, Matt, if you have any requests, you've been on enough to have to know my songs for sure. Quite a bit. So I'm thinking maybe It Was Long Ago. If barring any requests, I'm thinking It Was Long Ago, maybe My Boys, and then maybe Everybody's in a Circle. So it was long ago. Here we go. Let's see. This is a story. It is kind of a story. It's a song about my first real significant love, and the beginning of it, well, not the beginning of it, the beginning through to the end, and beyond. We each needed so much when we met that night. We rushed right in. It seemed so right. Neither of us had known true intimacy, so we clung to each other like two lost at sea. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. They say we married young, we were both still in school, and neither of us was really ready. Yeah, we didn't have the tools. We didn't know how to really talk. We didn't know how to really be, and we couldn't find someone to help us see. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. Been decades since we split,
each married and home. We both have kids now, just not me and you. Yet we each have found our way, though all different paths. Still, you're a close friend. The distance is not so vast. It was long ago and far away. Yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. I adore my husband, you adore your wife. We love our little families, can't wait with one another life. Yet I still sometimes wonder, what if someone had lent a hand? I still sometimes marvel, imagining where we might stand. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. Even more than yesterday. Thanks for listening to that. You always knew. I think I wrote that song. Yeah, I wrote that song like 13 years ago. So at the time I wrote it, we were a little closer friends. We haven't really maintained that. We were kind of keeping up through social media at a certain point, and then he stopped using that particular social media platform. It's just kind of whatever. But I think, we do periodically connect very briefly. So it's all good. All right. So I think we're moving right along. We might have a shorter than usual broadcast today. I don't know. Probably good as a warm-up. But let us see. I think I'm thinking about my boys. Yeah. My boys, and then everybody's in a circle. Yeah. Let's do it. So I spent a lot of time with my boys this week, over the course of the last week, because, I normally spend a lot of time with them, my sons, but an extra lot, especially with my eldest son, Keegan, because he helped me with my filming for the Sun on the Sea video. I hope everybody's doing well. Please let me know if you're new, where you're watching from, and be aware I can't give you a shout out. I see I have folks on who are quiet, but I can't say hello, and it's fine if you just want to watch. But if you want to shout out, then you have to say hello first, because otherwise you're completely cloaked. Other than the fact that you're there, I can't see your name. So I'm always interested in chat, as folks know. So feel free to chime in. Let me know where you're watching from, how you're doing. Otherwise, I will just soldier on here, and I will do this song, My Boys, about my two sons when they were little, 4.5 and about 10, almost 10. Make sure I've got the right. Let me turn the guitar down a little bit for this. When Elliot smiles, his light fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, bow to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears so, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan has questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound, he loves thinking things through. Doctors who stories, and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, bow to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears so, so dear. I draw them near. They sit heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, bow to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears so, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. No. I think I go. No. I don't remember exactly how I do that ending. Thanks for being with me for that, my boys. Song about my two sons when they were little. Still accurately describes aspects of their personalities, I would say, even though it's woefully out of date in terms of, I wrote it 13 years ago, so approximately. All right, so there's that. Moving right along here. No chat to slow things down, not much chat. I like the chat though, don't get me wrong. I miss you guys. Hope to see you on next time. I am going to do one more song. Everybody's in a circle, I think. Maybe I'll do a different one. Let me see. Maybe instead I'll do, I don't know. I was thinking maybe doing A Reason Why instead. No, you know what? I think I'll do Everybody's in a Circle. This is a song that's
apropos when you have a very small group, which we do have people, but they're quiet. That's okay. Let's do this song. This is a song that would have been perfect for me to write during COVID, the height of COVID, because at least a piece of it is about sort of when you're physically by yourself. But a larger part of it is about social anxiety. I wrote it when I was getting ready to join a particular group that ended up being a group full of lifelong friends. But back in 2014, when I wrote this song, I didn't know that's how it was going to turn out. I just knew I was a little nervous to get involved, and I wanted a song to help me feel confident and relaxed no matter how things turned out. And so this is the song that came out of it. And it is still very helpful for those times. And also, I think, speaks to the issue of loneliness, maybe, or, yeah, I guess I would say that. Definitely an issue that came up for lots of folks during COVID. So let's turn the guitar down a little for this, because it is a strumming song, and I don't want people to get overwhelmed with loudness and peaking. And turn that way down. Let's see. Wow, it still peaks. It's amazing what a difference just the mic makes. Even if I just like turn this completely off, what happens if I do that? If I turn this completely off, does it still peak? It does. That's amazing. So that's just the guitar sound coming through the microphone. So I have to turn the microphone down a little bit. I'm going to turn the headset up so I can at least hear myself. There we go. There we go. If you fear you fit in to a circle you won't be in, if the light from the nearest sun it is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize that everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are the sunshine, your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sun that shines through everyone. You don't need another sun to get light and love from. When the sun is in you, they shine right through you, so you can feel warm all of the time. Because everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are the sunshine, you're not on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sun that shines through everyone. Now there is no center of the universe. There is no one sun to
Are you talking about this song that I just did, or did I miss an earlier comment? 1212. I'm not sure if this was from for the song I'm singing right now, or this probably is the song I was singing right now. Well, I'm so glad it helps you. I'm so glad you were here with me the whole time too. Thank you for being with me, Matt, keeping me company. It's been a little quiet. I've noticed that it's often quiet when I first come back. I almost think it's like people get in the habit of doing other things and not hopping on. It takes a little while to get my momentum back. So I'm really glad you were with me, Matt. Thank you. TLC to you from me. And others live and replay. I appreciate you. And can't wait to see you on live real soon. As soon as you can. I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for 30 to 60 minutes. Depending on how active the chat is usually. But usually around 45 minutes on average, I would say. Most often I'm on about 45 minutes. So yeah, what else was I gonna say? I was gone all last week. I should be here for at least another 3 weeks. The first 2 weeks of August, I think we are going on another trip somewhere. We don't know where, because my youngest son is gonna be starting at a community college locally, and so we want him to be here obviously for that, and so we're gonna try to do something before he starts on August 19th. So I don't know what, so I'll at least be here the next 3 weeks before that I'm gone again for a couple weeks. Maybe it's even 4 weeks. Let me look and see. 1, 2, 3. It's actually more likely. Let me see. 1, 2. It's more likely to be 4 weeks before I'm gone. I think so. Anyway, I will let you know as if and when plans are made. But in the meantime, I hope you're able to hop on live when possible. Give me a little hello. Tell me how you're doing. I love that. Thanks, Matt, for doing that. And yeah, I am a singer-songwriter amongst many things that I do. I'm also a dancer, mostly modern dance, and I'm going to be integrating that into my music videos, starting with Sun on the Sea. Well, actually, probably starting with something sooner, but I just got finished recording a bunch of stuff with my son when we were gone for the week, so that's exciting. And I broadcast, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. The main spots that I encourage you to follow are Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. When you chat there and I'm live, it shows up automatically here, which allows us to connect across the platforms, which is really fun. Bonus points if you follow on Twitter. You can watch there, but you can't participate in this. More importantly, you'll get my rare but important announcements. So I encourage Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, one of those for certain. Tell the app you want to get all notifications from me. Click on the bell, whatever it is, so that you know when I'm on live. Hop on live chat, connect through this area here with the people all across the platforms. Bonus points to follow on Twitter, mainly for announcements. Double bonus points to follow me on TikTok. I'm also on TikTok, Tiffany TLC Music. May or may not end up live streaming there if I get enough followers. We shall see. I've got about 20 or more cute little videos with little snippets from songs in the meantime. I think that's pretty much all the housekeeping. I do all my own music. Some one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on this acoustic guitar. Let me put up my little blurb again for those who are new. But I have a couple vocal looping songs, currently working on a third. And I have a piano piece for a relatively new song. I have a piano arrangement for a relatively new song, I should say. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for being with me. For those on the replay, I hope you can hop on live soon. I am back for at least the next few weeks, if not 4. Until next time, TLC to all of you from me. Thanks, Vic, thanks, Matt, especially. Appreciate you guys. Bye.